What's up, world? Welcome back to Sneakers and Sports. Welcome back to SNS Football Talk. First off, I got to give a big shout out to my favorite hip hop group, and I know I'm a big Wu-Tang fan, but shout out to Outkast, man. Hall of Fame recognized,
Hall of
Hall of
Fame.
Fame gang. So shout out to Outkast.
First
But
ballot.
yeah, first ballot. I mean, come on, bro.
First ballot.
Could they not be first ballot? I mean, come on. When you talking hip hop groups, it's like three of them that's first ballot. It's Outkast, it's Wu-Tang, and it's Run DMC. Everything else,
Okay.
I like Naughty by Nature. You know, they cool and everything. You know, I love Bone. That's my hometown. But Outkast, Wu-Tang, and Run DMC at a whole nother level.
Okay.
Of course, I know, Sean, you
like
gonna
it.
say the Hot Boys. The Hot Boys gonna.
Nah,
They cold, but no.
they're not first ballot though. They're not first ballot.
See, Adam agreed with me too. Adam's like, I don't know about that, man. I don't know about that.
Hey,
I'm
that
definitely
with
with
2000 was an era. It was Cash Money was an era though. Don't get it twisted now. It was an era.
It was cold.
But it's not Outkast. It's not.
No.
Yeah, Adam said they're definitely not first ballot. Don't do
I'm
that.
not gonna lie, my first girlfriend could like quote so many of the Wu-Tang songs like verbatim. It was impressive as hell.
See?
Yeah.
And they had a Hulu special, so it is what it is. With that being said, man, we're glad to have you back on the show. Of course, if y'all
thank
can't
you.
find Adam, he's easy to find. Adam Sports, you find him on Instagram. He is the official draft guru. He is our Adam Schefter, our Mel Kiper. He got it all when it comes to draft. So
Appreciate
I know
you.
you did something special. You went out to Green Bay to attend the draft.
Sure
You know what I'm
did.
saying? You and your team. So we want to hear this experience, bro, because we watched the whole thing on social media and we were excited, but we wanted to hear straight from you. What was it like being out of Green Bay at the draft? And this is your first draft in person, right?
First draft, first time to Lambeau. So I checked off like 2 bucket list items all at the same time. First day, me and my teammate Ben, we were all suited up. We wanted to get as much exposure as possible. So we started standing in line at 11 a.m. Gates didn't open until 12 p.m. And then we had to wait 7 hours until the actual draft started. But
Woo.
I mean, we found ways to pass some
Right.
time. Like,
So we was talking
There's-
about this in the pregame. You said you was at the draft in the hard bottoms. Come on, Adam. Where's the Air Max? Where's the Ultra Boost?
yeah. I
look
kind of regretted
professional.
that instantly. I almost brought my Nikes too, and I was like, honestly, I should have. It probably still would have looked really good. But yeah, and I really didn't want to sit down in my suit either. So like, a lot of people were like standing up for an hour, sitting down for an hour.
Mhm.
Families were like going and getting food, but we were kind of in it for the long haul. But zero regrets. We got all the way to the front rail once we did get in there, and then it was just all about waiting. And but we met a lot of Packers fans. There's a good group of Vikings fans around us. Honestly, like all 32 teams were fairly well represented. And I mean, the pictures are wild. Yeah, check out AdamBSports and check out some of the footage if any of you can, anyone that's watching. But the first day there was 205,000 fans behind us. It was wild. It was double the population of Green Bay.
Whoa, wow.
But I mean, yeah, like the draft experience itself was amazing, but honestly the hospitality from all the Packers fans, like every Uber driver we had, it was kind of everything happened for a reason. The first Uber driver we had that picked us up in the airport worked for the city planning commission.
Wow.
And she like helped plan the draft. She was like, I don't usually drive Ubers, but I just wanted to meet all the cool people coming into town. And we're like, you're like the coolest person ever, honestly, just for doing that.
Wow.
But yeah, I mean, just experiencing the first Green Bay wide receiver getting drafted in 23 years,
Right.
and seeing the city of Green Bay, like probably the majority of them were there, just witnessing that, and like they fully embraced him. Matthew Golden I've never seen like a player get drafted and be as stoked as he was. Of course, he had the awesome golden suit as well. They brought him out into the center of the crowd. He was taking selfies with the crowd. It was, yeah.
So he
Yeah,
went
it was
full
almost
wrestling
like he was
style coming
crowd
out in the
surfing.
crowd.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They had kind of like a little platform in the center, so they like had people help him through the crowd, and then once he got up on like the platform, he was like lifted up above the crowd. But yeah, it was a sight to behold for sure. And I mean, we didn't have any round one trades before the day of the draft, so
Right.
it was. I mean, obviously it was paint for the very first pick, but after that, it was I mean, as soon as we got to pick 2, it got real wild real quick.
Right.